Hello and welcome to Zielonka. Yes, well, this is my second recording session on Zielonka. Yeah, I've had trouble with lost files on my laptop, so typical, it's caught me on the hop a little bit, but I'm hoping that I've just recorded another ending on Agris Balconis because I lost the footage on the last two episodes. Yeah, my own silly faults. Yeah, don't feel sorry for me or anything. It really is my own daftness, truthfully. Right, I believe we'd got to finish this. This wasn't quite finished. I can't remember where we got to. Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I am liking both. Let's do nearest. And what are we to do? Yeah, we were going to say we're going to unfortunately put up with the stones. I think, weren't we going to... Yeah, we need to pick this up as well, but again, money's running away as it has a tendency to do so. Have I got no active contracts? Were we going to do some contracts? I think we're just going to do our, literally, what were we going to do? I mean, we have got this amazing sort of thing. Oh, yeah, that's right, we can't plant it now, can we? Yeah, we've got the straw on 53 to grab as well. So it's all about... oh, well, that's it. We were bailing, weren't we? We were about to bail. We were. Did we do the course? Well, if we... Yeah, we did. So, smashing. Let's just see if this actually does work. How are we going to grab the bales? I think we were going to do it with this. Never use this baler. It's very reasonable. There's only a single size. That's the one thing that I had no decent pickup though, really, because they're not exactly small ones. It's not. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to have to do a little bit of tidying up on the corners, which you always do have to do. So yeah, the one size, but it's still the standard size. So then what have we? Now that is of course the one we're going to use for the front loader. Oh no, it's not. No, you're forgetting. I'm getting myself confused because we've got the two Let's Plays. But actually, we have got this little beast here, which is going to be more than ideal. We are going to need to grab the stuff off the trailer though. Oh yeah, and also that as well. I think we're probably better to sort of zip off, do a little bit of a... I know, that's what I'm trying to get rid of it, because it's not compatible. I know. Yes, the one downside to the big bag handler is the fact, I suppose I can use it, yeah, no, I can do it another way, even if I can't use the straps. I do like this in silver, I do. Yeah, we could always, although obviously it's not got a terribly fantastic reach, which you wouldn't really expect it to, but we should really be able to sort of something like that. Ooh, okay, we can't quite. Might do it if we do it again. I do apologise for this, but there's no way I'm going to get that off any other way. I like the fact the lava's actually inside the thing as well. That's quite amazing. That's it. That'll do nicely. Fantastic. We'll stick that back on that trailer. We'll see how well we can do. Ooh, okay, and that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit unforgiving. That's nearly a ton you lifted, so it might look like it's nothing. I've got to be honest, I've fallen in love with the map. Now, I've always been quite a fan of the Polish maps, really. I've done quite a few sessions. Ooh, still moaning about incompatible tools. No, it's working fine. I think the plough should pretty much be finished. We were going to do something though, weren't we? We're going to plant some more wheat, I would imagine. Yeah, you've only really got canola and wheat and barley. And being as we've got chickens, although I've got to be honest, the amount that we've already got would probably feed our little chickens. Yeah, I would have liked to have gone a little bit bigger, really, than the chickens that we've got. But I did say I'm going to be truthful. I'm going to keep this, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to stick to my word. And chickens we're not going to do in a big way because, yeah, that is what it is. So we need to grab this off, which we could probably do. No, because you've got the power take up in the wrong place. Yeah, now then, can we... Yeah, I don't really want to keep pulling things off in the horrible way. If you are... Yeah, you can sometimes, if you're lucky, but I don't think that's going to be right. Yes. No, I think we're going to have to, unfortunately, grab this the nasty way like we just did a minute ago, really. I can't see. Can we afford the AGM as well? Did I buy the AGM? Well, we've got that other one that, no, it won't attach to this. It's not a front loader. That will be the plough. Fantastic. Right, okay then. So, did we buy that already? Did we buy both or not? I can't remember whether I did. It was a bit of a rush, actually. No, it's not a rush exactly. No, we did just go for that. So then, we will impasse it, but I think that's a 3 point. I don't think it's a front loader. Yeah, it is. I can see it is. There's no even need for us to do that. You could sort of do that, but you know something? If we're going to unload lots of things, we'll have the big bag handler, which is brilliant for baling, and we'll have the AGM for unloading trailers. Yeah, just catch the ground a little bit when the ground's a little uneven. It's not perfect. Yeah. Thoroughly, of the two Let's Plays, I'm personally enjoying the Start From Scratch more, but then that's just... I do prefer Start From Scratches, so... But then again, I'm creating content not for myself, so... Again, I'm going to be led by yourselves. It's also... I've gone for ultimate realism on the Start From Scratch. We've got manual attach and only first person cameras, so we've gone for... I'm thoroughly enjoying that as well, actually. Really enjoy that. I love it. The views are more realistic, like they would be. You've got to look out your window like you would have to in real life, so to me it is fantastic. Do we stick that as red? We will. Yeah. You know, this is, it's not perfect, but this is better than I've seen it on any other thing ever. Yeah, with this, it's amazing how all of them seem to struggle without the weight of an implement on the fronts. Even front loaders are a little bit like that, like they're a little bit uneven. So Giants must have done something with the way. Yeah, that is, it's still high, but when you go to the ground, it's almost doable. Usually the angle is far worse than that on any other vehicle I've seen. So this is the best. I black sheep modded. This is one of the only skid steers that I like. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of skid steers, but this one is as heavy as a lot of telehandlers, so really is fantastic. Right, yeah, well, that's going to take a while. So we need to grab this off first, which now with this, and this is completely different. You know, this should easily be able to grab that off without clipping that. Yeah, now the angle's not quite right. Standard front loader can actually... Oh, okay, I didn't really... I'm getting fertilizer as well, but we do nicely. I do love that little silo. I'm well and pleased by Nicky's work. Well pleased. I think I'm going to be seeing that on quite a few Let's Plays. Let's grab the fuel off. Now you do have to get the... Yeah, this is very difficult to do because it doesn't let you grab the top, it grabs the bottom. So I suppose, with that in mind, we could probably do this properly. It's caught by bail, I would say. No, it's only, yeah, it was, but he's avoiding. Right, we need to take the plough back across the road, stick that just on the edge of there. Now you need to scrape it on the floor. Oh, no, it's a bit unforgiving. Oh, no, it released quite nicely. Fertilizer, this is the one we're going to struggle with. But we do need the bale trailer, because we've got to manually load them. we doing? We said no productions for a year, so what are we going to do with the straw? We are probably going to stick it in storage for a year, because we're gonna crack on as normal. Obviously it's going to be a tough year because we're just relying on normal farming, and to be honest, we haven't got a lot of land, so I'm not selling the bales. That would be well. Right, so then we want the other. No, we want the other one. Really, I think we're going to have to swap them over. We're going to need the main tractor because it's got a front. We need the additional storage for that. So let's swap them over. Let's go grab. Also, let us give the shop a ring. Oh no, that's ultimate in laziness. It is. I'm trying to be dynamic, and yeah. Let's grab you. Even though you're slow, we've got no excuse for not taking this back to the store, which is only across the road of any map ever created. There's only one map I've ever been on with a closer to the beginning bit, and that would have been Sudbury Meadows, where I used to go behind the shop. You could literally go through the shop's car park to get to the field. So this is almost as good, really. Yeah, on the start from scratch, we actually own that little field over there, which is not exactly a field, but yeah, it's going to be the farmyard. So we might actually use it as a field at some point, but let's leave this at one of these doors and let the young ladies and gentlemen grab it and put it in the storage. Yeah, amazing how much they get in that little shed. Right, let's send that back before we get charged any more. And it did manage quite well. It was slow, I did know it would be, but it managed. That's all I said. Yeah, so one of the fields we're going to do with the new crops, or do we do both? Because did we look at how the value of this to see? Yeah, because we've done wheat, we've got wheat thanks to the kindness of Giants. I was going to say the map maker, but the map maker is Giants actually. So let's have a look at how. Yeah, what are we gonna do? What if we're not doing preserved food carrots? I mean, again, the other thing is, I did carrots on one of the German maps a long time ago, and it was really good. I used one of the altered. It was a harvester that had been altered, and it was a beast. I think a massive header it was, and it was it FS22? I think it was. And it was a massive amount. It was like potatoes. So yeah, it really was brilliant. I'm trying to look. I think we've gone past them. I think, yeah, I'm just seeing, yeah, they're red fruit jellies. Trying to look at this cherry jelly, cherry tea. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, the other, we did say productions. Are we going to include our base game new productions in that? Yeah, I think we're going to have a year of just standard farming, because that also will be quick, is the one thing I am going to say if we do that. So we're really looking for how much do we get if we're just selling the products for products, or if we're just going to store it. Yeah, but if we're storing it, we've got to sell something, or we're not going to make any. So they've got the soup place where the top price is. You see, now that you can sell whenever. Parsnip soup about the same, and red beet. Yeah, a potato soup as well. Could do potatoes. So the triple soup. Why would I want to do that? Preserved food, all pretty much of a thing. And potato chips. They're all products from the things on this particular map. So then, how much for just selling the actual products themselves? What is the price for? Can we not sell carrots and stuff like that? It's got to be made into an end product like that. Seems a little bit. But this is me looking, so let's have a better look and just see if I can see anything. Coffee pods, net wrap. No. Oh, hang on. No, there's more yet. That's the potato mod. I do love that. You can. The very last things are... Oh, now, yeah, you can see there's a considerable amount of difference between selling the soup, as in about 7 times. Now that is interesting, because this is exactly what I was saying. Oh, now that really is blocked this time. Oh, it did very well though, really, almost finished. So we're just going to quickly zip up and do this. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to drop that. We're going to clean up in a minute with the other one. We're going to grab the front box and get these. No, we were just discussing it, I believe. We were changing our mind. In which case, we don't need to do anything at present other than lift this all the way over the winter and whiz through. We just got the they've got the wheats to feed the chickens to get them through the winter, and that is really it. So we plant in April, May, June, July if you're going to do carrots. So if we're going to do 2 fields of those, would also mean though, if we're going to do that, but when do we harvest them? That is the real point. You see, is October, November. Now we're going to hit our, in 1 year, which would be the soonest we could actually harvest those, we were going to then at that point we can buy things. So we've got to hold on to our money. We've got a bit of a generator. Oh, have we? I didn't do a generator here, did I think we will. You know, give ourselves a bit to do the costs of this, and we're not going to go mad. Yeah, it was more because I didn't think about it, not actually because, yeah, we're going to do one very fantastic, and I am going to go with the same one that I actually, because I do love this by Bernie. We're going to go, yeah, going to go behind the shed. It's wasted land. There's no way we would ever. Ooh, we can do something about that. Never worry about that. Yeah, you can always retrieve that ish. Right, so there we go. We have got bales to, well, not really. We've not really got anything to worry about now. We do need to, yeah, we can finish off the bales. I'd like to get that done. Do we grab them off the field? So well, let's also do the tidy up, and then we'll let the do the last strip itself. But we want to get this done, and then we're going to, I think we'll grab the bales off and we'll stick them. We shall see how well this fantastic mod does. Can we put bales into the storage? Now that would be rather amazing, really. This is nice. I was expecting this to be like the New Holland in FS19, where it's got a terrible pickup. Oh, I believe, Mr. Smith, you were probably wanting to switch automatic drop on. That one there. Can you do that? You can't. It's not got automatic. Okay, it's traditional. Huh. Ooh, I think we have a mod crash. Ooh. Epic fail. The very first time I've ever used the mascar. And unfortunately, it's crashed the game. Now, will it recover? That is the question. Ooh, it has. Ooh. Let's quickly save the game. Now that was an epic. Well, let's learn our lesson and let's at least save the game before we continue. Yeah, it's only days old, this is. Never quite seen a fail like that though. That was definitely different. So this is old school with absolutely no automatic drop. I didn't think you could just switch that off, but obviously you can. So we've just got it, it's old school. Yeah, I must admit, it's one thing I've thoroughly enjoyed having on FS22. The automatic drop feature is quite amazing. nice sound to this. We seem to have lost all of the ambient sounds of... Yeah, I think. It's weird, it sounds that all of a sudden it's gone quiet, other than the hum of the tractor and that, so... Yeah, we'll leave that last little strip for... It doesn't seem as responsive as Pepe's. Yeah, it's weird because I've driven the Fiat Agri such a lot. The Pepe one, it just feels like an alien tractor. That doesn't mean to say that obviously this is not right and Pepe's was a little bit generous. But yeah, it's definitely different. The steerings was quite amazing. It's just slow. No, you did it right. Yeah, no, it is old school. At least it didn't crash the game this time. So it is the mascot that's making the noise. Right, so let's get this sorted. Let's get those other corner pieces done. And then we'll let that finish on that last row. Then we will grab these bales in on a very brief time lapse, I think, and then we're going to hopefully whiz through. But I'm going to stick to what I said. I've said no productions for a year. Yeah, I want to bed us in a little bit, but that does mean quite a... Yeah, it is a bit tough because obviously it means that we've either got to hang on to our goodies or just feed the chickens, which means that our profit we would have made for the wheat we're not making. It means I can't create seeds from them like I would normally. Would be my probably my business of choice. I would make seeds because it is a very very good business, good little money spinner. It's almost like having soybeans. Right, let's get these little bits. I do like the pipe. It's got the nice chrome one. That it's. Of course it could because I've got the mascara on as well. I mean, yeah, you can't really judge it because I don't know how much that alters the turning circle of the Fiat Agri anyway. But yeah, I'm used to the Fiat Agri being a really good turner, and this doesn't seem to be turning quite like I remember it in my head. It is a way you do sort of get used to the turning circles of sort of. Most John Deeres are a little bit not so good. Oh, come on, let's just do this ourselves. No, because I want to get the yeah, we need to grab that. Right, I'm going to say my words. We're going to get these loaded on, and we're going to see. First of all, I would like to be forward the time lapse to see if this will drop into the... I'm going to swap this. The big backhander is better for bales than this. Yeah, I can't stack so well. Yeah, you can't get the bales, although you can stack them how you can traditionally now then. Moment of truth. Does this accept bales as bales? That was grass windrows, look. No, it doesn't. It's traditional. Yeah, it does. Oh, wow. Phenomenal. There you go. Patience. Sadly lacking in my arsenal. Right, so then let's stick that in the middle of the field, the trailer, and let's get stuck in. Where did I stick the big backhander? Over there. Right, so then I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. enjoyed that. It's the one thing that is beautiful about skid steers is obviously that they really do turn on a dime, which even a telehandler, as good as they are, they've all got their strengths and weaknesses, and they've got to give it its due. I mean, this is special anyway. But yeah, even the normal skid steers are good for that very fact. So yeah, that was pleasant. It really was. Obviously, you can only probably, you might be able to stack them 3 high, but yeah, I think 2 high is comfortable. Yeah, I'm trying to stack them realistically, which is that way, really. I've always done it where you do them the other way around, but yeah, really, this is the proper way. So, yeah, well done by a professional. it's definitely a little bit better than I've done it there. Yeah, so they basically are disappearing. They're just doing it slowly. No, they're not. And perhaps it's too high. Yeah, we're not losing those. We could do what I have done in the past in a situation like this, and I'm not talking about ragging them, but what I could do is, because we know they go in, we've seen it happen, we could just go this side and push them. Not sure how well that will work with the skid steer, but it's worth a shot after I've just switched its engine off. Yeah, this is the final job of the day, though. It is. So next time we will. So I've got a timer. I'm just switching it off. It just reminds me, and then I literally go into. Yeah. So let's try and push these onto that. See if this is going to work. That we've got to use the trailer. I mean, yeah, if we'd got the Anderson or something, then obviously it would work a lot better. Ooh, now then this is true. This one we're going to have to push like so. It should be, I was going to say, I'm not worried that it's taken a while. I'm quite nicely amazed at this. Fantastic. It is a beautiful thing by Nicky, I've got to be honest, it really is. Much, obviously it penalises you for selling, but I've got to be honest, I've never sold from the Missy B once, so I'm not really worried about that feature being missing, because yeah, I just think the fact that it's a production and storage is rather amazing. And obviously the Missy B one is, this is sort of a is a lot dearer and also an awful lot bigger, and I'm not calling it it's beautiful. It is a thing of beauty. It's taught me a lot of things, and I owe that to Missy B really for her the Rainwood Pro. It looks like that's been changed. Yeah, I did notice in the productions when we were doing this very one that actually so we need to perhaps one time actually investigate that and see if that has been changed, so it's like, yeah, because the prices of I'll show you in a minute before we scoot. I'm not in that much of a rush to go, I just don't want to yeah, I'm trying to record the other Zielonka as well. No, I thought I might get that. And that, yeah, it's weird, just a little tiny bit. I should be able to knock all the bales off with this one too. Now then, yeah, I think so. That's bowled me away that not only is it so very good, but it also allows you to drop bales in. I can't remember, I know, and I'm not comparing it, I'm not. The Missy B one is the Missy B one. I can't remember if that does bales. I can't remember if I've ever tried it. We'll pick the grass up on another session, probably next session. I'm wondering whether we go into sheep. I didn't say we couldn't have animals. Sheep are a cracking one, really. Yeah, let's get this ready for next session. Stick these in the middle of the grass field. There's not many to do. 3, 6, 7, 8. When you consider the size of the field, though, that's not bad at all. Yeah, that little Masker is not bad at all. It's very slow to lift its back up. It's not got automatic drop, but it is an absolute snip, and it really has It's got quite a decent pickup as well. I did expect that to be. They've all. If you get a cheap thing that's modded, I'm sure it must work on some sort of point system. That if you're going to go for cheap, you've got to like have a negative effect on it to balance that out. Seems to be, because the Quantum, likewise, by Wolfex, that's fantastic. But it too, it's got a very slow unload rate, and yet it's 35 tonner, so it's really good, very reasonable. But it's almost like it's got to balance that out. So we've got 54 tons of straw out of 100. Yeah, it's a 100 ton limit. It is a small one. It's not a beast, but for a small farm, I've got to be honest, 100 tons is not bad. It's not bad at all. So yeah, we'll get the grass in next time. So yeah, what was I talking about? Showing you. I know a cheat. Missy Bees. That's right. Yeah, if we look at quite a way. Now this has not one of the few things it hasn't got a slider. Yeah, I'm trying to get into the habit now of using sliders because there's so much in them, but there's no slider on productions. Yeah, which is a bit of a shame really, because when you do get using in an advanced way, as in like use it a lot, it really is very useful, a slider. So should be. Here we go. No, that's a productions pack. Soon though. Yeah, the Grainquid Pro. No, I'm sure. Silos. It's buildings, silos. It's in here, but I'm not sure, because it says silos, whether it still functions the same as the Nicky one that we've just seen there for 20 grand. Is phenomenal, absolutely amazing. It really is. But yeah, Missy B has also got in this section, which I'd have to try, like by not saving one time and going in here to see low-cost silos, small iron, the Grainquid storage, Missy B. 30,000, 90,000 and 50,000. Now to me that is just exactly what it says on the tin, which is literally just storage. Now I did try in the production one by Missy B, that hers, the smaller one that was a bit cheaper, and I just found it to be a standard silo, so I couldn't see why I was paying. Yeah, basically for this one I just couldn't. I always go for that one because I'm sure, yeah, it says silo but it does show in and out, whereas that one is a production that you can, yeah, literally transfer them around, and that is worth that 30,000 something chronic. It really is. Right, yeah. What was I going to no, that was it. I think that is it. So down to 70,000. Are we going to go through till tomorrow morning? I think I'd like to get a little bit of traction. I really would. Are we going to be doing? Well, we have got yeah, we have still. It is a valuable way to earn income, really, but not that kind of fertilizing and liming. I'd like to get us going on a little bit, really, because personally the biggest thing for me is we've got 70,000, we've got a little bit of a generator to offset the costs of our thing. We've got a few bits and bobs in here. Yeah, 11 tons of wheat, which should do us for the chickens, and I think I'd like to see us go through till the next month. Now this should be filled. Well, it's lost 3 litres, so I think, just check the sales. Yeah, no, that I remember. I think that the wardrobe is there. Yeah, and see, I do remember sometimes. And we want 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'd just like to get us to doing a little bit of traction, really, before. It's nice to, oh, of course, it's still going to be August 2, isn't it? I suppose that would be a nice thing to get through that. It does mean powering through the, yeah, again, your income split as well, because obviously there are 3 days. Everything's completely different for me to get my head around. Yeah, no, I'm not worried. I know we could do some contracts, but it's more, I'd just like to get us into the standard, so we're at September at the very least. Oh, I would like to look at this though. Oh, that's never got a good bonus. It is good, but we just can't afford it. And the cab over, oh my life. We've got the little truck. I think it's more suitable, and we did say no American trucks no matter what on this particular Let's Play. So do you know something? We'll say no. I do like the cost, the fact that we're not paying a fortune though for our farmyard. That was not definitely noted. On the American maps I'm often used to paying, I mean, don't get me wrong, the farmyards are usually stupendous, but yeah, property maintenance, €36. That is, I can cope with that. Ooh, the elite. That is brilliant. We couldn't actually use that with our, no, it's way too big. It would cripple it. So I think we will go till September morning. Yeah. No, we're not selling anything. We've not got anything to sell. I just want to meet the demands that we've made on this and try to push forwards. We should now go to September, and then it should now go to just September without, yeah, so that's 330 property income. Oh, you're powering through, and you've got, oh, it's true, actually, you're right. Luckily, we've only got a handful of chickens. It is a good job. Right, let's yeah, we have got this here ready for this particular, yeah, we just need to grab. Which engine's been on for months. Days, actually, really. Yeah, when you do it that way. That should, yeah, and that is where we're going to leave it. So we've got to September morning, back to standard, what my class is standard months, with the one, yeah, the 3-day season, 1 day per month. I do like that. Is my, always was in FS19 as well, really. Yeah, which is why, of course, I think I got so used to it. Not a massive fan of these 3-day, 3-month, yeah, 3 days per month. It throws me out completely. The year would last so long, really, to how I compartmentalise it on FS22. That's what I'm really sort of trying to say. Oh, beautiful that is. It is a little bit too rich for us, as is that. It would clear us out. So yeah, I mean, it's true. We've got to be careful, very careful. So I'm going to leave it at that point. All that remains to be said is, did I do everything I said I would do? I think so. Yeah, we've got the straw off. We're gonna need, oh, does this need ploughing as well? Oh, it does as well. Oh well, we'll have to lease the plough again, or see if we get one over winter or whatever. Yeah, it's a shame, but I don't want the need ploughing. It's a nasty hit, that is. So we'll release the Royal Christian. We'll get this one done. Could do that in February, or could do that March morning with the smaller tractor, and then get the other one doing the seeding, or I could do the seeding. But that is another session done. So that is 2 of the 3 sessions that I am going to record. I am going to let you be the judges of whether we keep the new farmer start or the start from scratch start. Yeah, that you are the choosers, you are the deciders of the fate of the Let's Plays, yeah, which way we're going to go. So, yeah, the second out of the 3. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching, and truly do hope you stick with me on this beautiful map, on this journey, or the other one. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.